Well, good morning, folks. It is gorgeous out here on the lake. If you've been following along with my little series here, you know that we got here yesterday and then we hiked up the trail and we explored another little lake. But we camped here last night and we're just kind of getting up and around this morning. And like I said, it's just gorgeous. It's a beautiful morning, calm. Sun's just starting to come up over the trees over here, lighting up the lake. And there's just like this nice little mist that's just rolling across. Looks beautiful, highlighted by the sun. And then we've got a few little small ducks out there just kind of swimming around. But it's just making for a really beautiful, beautiful scene out here. It's going to be hard to leave this location because this is really nice, but I do have some other places I want to explore, so we will be packing up and moving on today. Alright guys, well before we get down the road we are going to have breakfast. I'm feeling pretty hungry this morning. For me, breakfast is really important. If I don't have breakfast, I just feel like I struggle all day long. I know that some people, they like to skip breakfast. They don't eat until like noon or something like that. But if I do that, yeah, like I said, I kind of struggle. So I like to start my day off with a good hearty breakfast. And this morning, it's just going to be our traditional breakfast, some eggs. I do have some sausage patties left. And then I think I'll do, let's see if we got it here. Yep, just do a piece of toast, piece of sourdough toast to go with breakfast this morning. What do you guys like? Are you guys an early morning breakfast or are you a late morning breakfast? All right, folks, so I'm going to interrupt this episode really quick. I'm here with Beth. Now, many of you guys know that we do a lot of adventures together, and we have been making separate videos for our channels, and a lot of times that content can end up overlapping.
Yeah, the hard thing is we were spending so much time trying to both film the same thing that we weren't actually enjoying sharing that experience together.
So what we have decided to do, and many of you already know this if you've been following both of our channels, but we decided to create a combined channel called Grit and Glam Adventures.
And this channel is going to focus specifically on our adventures together, while our individual channels are going to focus on our solo travels.
So we'll continue to make videos for our solo channels. I will continue to make videos like you're watching right now on Primal Outdoors, and Beth will continue to make videos on her channel as well.
So on Best Midlife Adventure, you will see my own adventures. We may make a guest appearance here or there, but it's going to look very different than Grit and Glam Adventures.
So right now we already have 6 episodes, and 3 of them are live on the new channel already.
It's a whole series about Washington that we did, and the next 3 episodes are going to drop over the next few weeks. We plan to release those on Saturday mornings at 6 a.m.
So definitely after this video is over, you can check down in the description or I'll link it at the end of the video. You can go over, check out the new channel, and check out the first new 3 episodes we have there.
So if you like what you see when you watch those, please subscribe to Grit and Glam Adventures. We're really excited to share this part of our journey with you guys.
So for now, we'll get back to this episode. But like I said, be sure to check out Grit and Glam Adventures and subscribe. So we're on our way to another mountain lake, and I am a little bit concerned on this one because it is a much more popular lake that people like to drive into, and even though it is pretty remote back here in the mountains, there's a lot of people that do like to visit it during the summertime. And there is a campground on it, and then there is a few dispersed sites, but there's only one dispersed site, in my opinion, that's really worth camping at tonight for myself. So we'll just have to see if it's available. All right, guys. Well, this is not the lake that I was just talking about, but I was driving by and I noticed this body of water from the road. It didn't show up on the map, so I thought I'd just check it out, but it doesn't look like there's much water here. That's probably why it doesn't show up on the map, but this probably is very seasonal. I'm actually surprised that as dry as this year has been, that if this is seasonal, that there's any water in it at all. I would expect it to be completely dried up. But there is a really nice campsite here, a big campsite that would hold quite a few vehicles. I'll definitely mark it as a potential site for some other time, but I do want to move on and see if I can't get that other site. This is a beautiful little backcountry drive with some good views, though. I can see that there is definitely some smoke in the valley. Still pretty clear skies for the most part, but constant little reminder what's going on in Oregon right now. Well, folks, I'd love to tell you that this is my campsite for the night, but this is not. This is actually another popular lake that's up here, but this lake has no dispersed camping on it. It's all paid camping, but I figured since it was right on my way, I'd go ahead and stop and take a look and show it to you guys because it is a beautiful spot. I have never camped here because it is paid camping, but I do feel like at some point it would be worth my time to go ahead and spend some money and camp here because it's just gorgeous here. All right, folks. Well, luck was in my favor today, and I did get the spot that I wanted. Look at this. How gorgeous is this view that I have here in front of me? So, got the lake, got a neat little island right out here in the middle. Yeah, just gorgeous. Van is back here in the trees. There's a nice little camp area back here. A little bit off-roady getting in, as you guys probably saw. It's kind of a good little drop coming in. But yeah, nice campsite. Probably move the van, get situated a little different later, but yeah, you got a fire pit over there, though we can't have fires because we are in fire ban. But if you were up here during a time when you're not in fire ban, you could have a fire. But yeah, I think this is going to be great for tonight. Haven't seen any fish jumping, but I just know there's got to be fish in there. So I think I will get my fishing pole out and try doing some fishing. But the water feels great. I've already checked it out. It's really nice. So I think Ben and I will probably do some swimming. But yeah, I'm really excited that I got this spot. I feel like it's because of the middle of the week that it worked out. On the weekend, I'm pretty sure that it would be pretty hard to get this spot, but yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I can't tell you how excited I am to get this location, you guys. It is such a beautiful spot. Got the van backed in where I'm gonna want it. I'll have a great view out my doors, allowing me to see the lake and everything. Seems pretty level, so that's fantastic. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get some swim shorts on, and I think I'll take a quick swim first. But then I think as we get later into the afternoon, I'm gonna try doing some fishing. So I've just stopped for a minute to have some lunch. This is quickly becoming my favorite little quick lunch. I've got some crackers that I got at grocery outlet. They're like a rosemary cracker, super good. I got some smoked Gouda and then kippered snacks, just some kippered herring. Beth absolutely hates this, but I love it. It actually is really good. But we've been just getting settled in here. Just been relaxing a little bit. I did swim for a minute, and then I've just got my chair out, and I've been enjoying sitting out on the little sandy beach out there and just feeling the warmth of the sun. There's a nice breeze coming off the lake, and with the sun being out, it's absolutely just like a perfect temperature, just really relaxing. I did go out quite a ways, and it is very shallow. I'm not sure what the fishing is going to be like. I'm still going to get my spinning rod out and try working up and down the beach maybe a little later. It's like middle afternoon right now, but maybe around 4, once the sun starts to kind of settle, I'm going to try to do some fishing. But so far I haven't seen anything jump. And like I said, it's very, very shallow. Like I can pretty much almost walk all the way to that island over there without losing contact with the ground. So we'll just have to see how things go. But in the end, still just very stoked that I got this campsite. It's just been really nice. So I've really enjoyed all the time I've been able to spend on some different lakes this year. As a kid, I grew up near a lake, and I spent pretty much my entire summers out on the lake, hanging out on the dock with friends and skiing and doing that kind of stuff. But Beth has a paddleboard, and I really have been enjoying that, going out and paddleboarding. But what I've really been surprised by is how much Ben likes it. And I'm just regretting that right now I don't have one, because this would be an amazing place to paddleboard and be able to explore some of these little nooks and crannies of this lake. Well, I am sure that there's probably fish in this lake somewhere, but this area where I'm at, you can see from the drone footage, it is extremely shallow. And I've been fishing here for a little while now, haven't got a single bite, haven't seen any fish underneath the water or anything jumping. Maybe a little later this evening, once the typical afternoon winds go away, we'll see something happening, but right now it's not looking good. Alrighty folks, well, we're kind of wrapping up our day. I'm actually out on a little bit of a hike with Ben. The Pacific Crest Trail actually goes right by my camp, and I've even had a few trail hikers come through, grab some water at the lake. So I've had a few visitors, and it's been nice. But figured this would just be a great way to kind of wrap up the day. But tomorrow, I think we're going to pack up and I'm going to try finding some locations down on a river, and we'll see if the fishing's a little better there. But until then, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a like. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below, and we'll catch you guys again outside.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors.